Hi, I'm Alicia Malone. Thanks for joining me on TCM as we celebrate Diane Keaton's work. It's been enjoyable to explore her career and watch a variety of her film roles. And next up is a comedic mystery, a great example of her collaborations with director Woody Allen. From 1993, it's Manhattan Murder Mystery. Woody Allen had long been interested in directing a mystery and originally wrote the female lead for Mia Farrow. Diane Keaton was cast after Allen's relationship with Farrow's adopted daughter became public and Allen and Farrow split. It had been several years since Keaton and Allen had worked together, but they remained friends, and this was to be their eighth and final film as an on-screen pair. Keaton and Allen play Larry and Carol, whose marriage is steady but a bit boring. When their elderly female neighbor, Lillian, played by Lynn Cohen, suddenly dies, Carol begins to suspect Lillian's husband, Paul, played by Jerry Adler, of murder, and she becomes increasingly excited about trying to solve the crime. The cast also features Alan Alda and Angelica Houston. Diane Keaton and Woody Allen began their professional relationship in 1968 when Keaton was cast in Allen's play, Play It Again, Sam, on Broadway. The 1972 film adaptation of that play marked their first time sharing a screen, and they continued a successful collaboration throughout the 1970s, including Annie Hall, which yielded Keaton's sole Oscar win, Manhattan, and Radio Days from 1987. But now, from 1993, let's watch Manhattan Murder Mystery. The release of Manhattan Murder Mystery coincided with extensive media coverage of Woody Allen's custody battle with Mia Farrow over their children, which began after Farrow discovered his affair with her 21-year-old adopted daughter. Diane Keaton remained Allen's defender and friend throughout her life, but Manhattan Murder Mystery was their eighth and final film together. And by the way, Diane Keaton was not just an actress or a fashion icon, she was also a producer and director. In addition to directing music videos for Belinda Carlisle and an episode of the TV series Twin Peaks, Keaton directed 3 feature films: Heaven from 1987, Unstrung Heroes from 1995, and Hanging Up from 2000. Diane Keaton's death in October of last year shocked friends, family, and her fans worldwide. Tributes from those she worked with poured in. Jane Fonda called her a spark of life and light. Director Nancy Meyers said Keaton was almost like a sister to her. Leonardo DiCaprio described her as brilliant, funny, and unapologetically herself, a sentiment echoed by designer Ralph Lauren, who said Diane always marched to the beat of her own drum, in the way she lived, the way she saw the world, and the way she made us all feel. Absolutely. For me, one of the most inspiring things about Diane Keaton is that she was always 100% herself. Our tribute to the late, great Diane Keaton continues after this break with Ben Mankiewicz, who will present a double feature starting with the 1977 comedy that features Diane Keaton in an Oscar-winning Best Actress performance, Annie Hall. Enjoy, and I'll see you later for TCM Imports.
Next on TCM, Annie Hall, then Baby Boom, and later, Tumbleweeds. TCM just rolls with it tonight.